Last month, we brought you the story of a contractor who customers say has disappeared with thousands of their dollars. Arthur and Cynthia Borchert own Trademark Pavers in Sarasota until August, when customers say they disappeared. ABC 7's Taylor Tarragano broke the story, and she's here with more. Taylor.
Alan, this all started with one customer who reached out to us. Now there are several more who have come forward too. We were able to put a handful of them together, but I've also talked to many others who tell me they also gave Trademark Pavers thousands of dollars in deposits, never to hear from them again. Here's a story of just a few. This has rocked you emotionally.
I'm devastated. This has never happened to me before with anybody. I'm devastated.
For months, Linda Pearson sent the owners of Trademark Pavers check after check, $7,800 in total for a job they never did.
The next thing I knew, the office was closed, the phones got disconnected, and I had no alternative but to call the police.
She's not alone.
I've lost about $5,600 to them.
The price was too good to be true.
$1,495, $85.
$4,533.
That's about right. Yeah.
The deposit you put down.
Yeah, that's no small amount.
And the list goes on. One member of our panel has been installing paved stones for more than 20 years. He says after our initial story exposing Trademark Pavers, their brick suppliers canceled 30 open accounts with them.
Apparently, they not only have they bamboozled many of these customers, but the brick manufacturers had no idea. And from what I'm hearing, the big manufacturers, and there are three big ones, Tri-Circle, Flagstone, and Trimron. And from my understanding, two of the big three canceled in excess of 30 jobs that they've had booked with Trademark.
Florida's construction lien law says that even if you've paid your bill in full, those brick suppliers have the right to put a lien on your home if they are not paid by the contractor for their materials. That's exactly what Trimron did to Jim Nickel when they didn't get paid by Trademark Pavers.
I gave them the deposit, and then a month later I found out that a lien had been placed on my house, that they had not paid the supplier, and that so the money I had given them for the first job to pay the paver supplier, that they had not given that money to the supplier, and that my house could be foreclosed on.
Nickel says Trademark completed the first job on his pool in April. Then he put down a new deposit in June for them to pave his driveway. By July, a lien had been put on his house, but Arthur and his wife Cynthia were nowhere to be found.
We would keep going over to the business to find out, what was going on. I was fairly suspicious. And I went over there on August the 1st, and there was a sign on the door that they had closed.
But oddly enough, 3 days later, Jim Loring signed his contract with Trademark Pavers at that same office.
And this was at the beginning of August. And so went in and made the deposit with one of their administrative people. And that was sort of chaotic, but I went through with it, signed what I needed to sign.
According to this police report by the Manatee County Sheriff's Office, the investigating detective was told by the Borcherts that they were in the process of filing for bankruptcy. Then this from an inside source who worked for the Borcherts. They also, on the day that they tried to file for bankruptcy, accepted another deposit.
Wow.
Wow.
Another customer named Roger Mensing, who's also suing the Borcherts for work undone, says he got this email from Arthur on August 8th. It states in part, quote, "It is with great remorse that we were unable to continue with our relationship. Despite what you may think, this was not or has ever been our intent. We did not foresee this." So John, we haven't heard from you much. Do you believe that? Do you think that this was malicious?
Yeah. I mean, if they're still accepting, deposits, when they had to know long before they sent that final letter out that they're out of business, that they're going out of business.
And just last month, Linda says she got another invoice after already paying the Borcherts that $7,800 for the work they never did.
He initially gave me a bill with a contract, and then about a month ago I got the balance due from a letter that was emailed to me that I owed another $2,300. Wow.
That was the last anyone has heard from the Borchards, and that includes us.
Tried calling them, tried emailing them, nothing.
Now, the 3 local law enforcement agencies looking into this company have consolidated their cases. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office gave us the 8 reports it took for alleged victims, and Sarasota Police had an additional 2. Now, the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says it has taken the lead with the several reports it's also received and an open criminal investigation.
Taylor, thank you.